In today's fast-moving world of finance, where UPI and instant payments dominate personal transactions, the humble check still holds authority in formal business dealings. Especially in India, where legal structure and audit trails matter, a check isn't just a piece of paper. It is a controlled, intentional financial tool. In this chapter, we decode the practical, strategic, and legal treatment of checks from a manager's lens. Let's begin by defining what a check really is. As per Section 6 of the Negotiable Instruments Act, 1881, a check is a bill of exchange drawn on a specified banker and not expressed to be payable otherwise than on demand. This implies a check is an immediate order to a bank instructing payment. But to a finance manager, a check goes far beyond its legal definition. It's a tangible financial directive, an official approval, a payment scheduling device, and a credibility indicator. Why use a check when you can make an instant bank transfer? The answer lies in control. Checks provide written, legally recognized instructions, physical verification, delay for oversight, and audit-friendly documentation. They create an intentional delay that lets the manager review. They provide a physical approval trail signed by authorized personnel. They are required in legal and government-related transactions. Let's define the three parties involved in any check transaction. Drawer, the person or entity issuing the check. Payee, the party to whom the check is made payable. Drawee, the bank where the check is drawn. A check is not valid just because it has a signature. There are 7 mandatory conditions. Must be in writing. No verbal agreements count. Signed by drawer. Must match specimen at the bank. Unconditional order. No ifs or buts. Definite amount. No ambiguity in words or figures. Specific banker. Must clearly state bank name. Payable on demand. Not post-dated unless deliberately so. Dated. Must be within 3-month validity. If a check fails any of these, the bank can legally reject it. And that can mean lost business relationships, cash flow disruptions, and serious credibility loss for your firm. When a check is drawn, the manager must ensure a strict internal process. Use a maker-checker system. Issue only after cross-verifying invoice approvals. Use pre-numbered checkbooks tracked by accounts. Positive pay system, PPS. A system mandated by RBI where the drawer electronically sends the check's details to the bank beforehand. If the check is tampered with later, the bank cross-verifies and blocks the transaction. Not all checks offer the same risk profile. Managers must choose based on the context. Bearer check, payable to whoever presents it. High risk, order check, payable to a named person or their endorsee. Account payee check, only creditable to the stated party. Safest. Post-dated check, dated for future, useful for payment scheduling. Account payee checks must be the company standard. Crossing a check. Drawing 2 parallel lines on the top left corner. This prevents cashing out. The check must go through a bank account. It's a basic but essential security control. Checks should be generated using software like Tally, Oracle Financials, or SAP. This reduces human error, digitally logs issuance, and integrates with vouchers and invoice data. Let's review tools professionals use to manage checks securely and smartly. Tally Prime automates voucher and check printing. SAP S/4 HANA Finance integrates check approval workflows. Canceling a check, writing cancelled across a check to make it non-payable. Required for KYC, bank mandates, vendor onboarding. Never sign a cancelled check, always strike across the MyCR and IFSC codes. In summary, checks remain relevant because they offer control, clarity, and legal defensibility, but they must be managed with process, policy, and precision. Managers' golden rules: never issue bearer checks, cross every check, use positive pay, print checks via accounting software, ban acceptance of endorsed checks. Chapter 7, Review Questions. A check is classified legally as a bill of exchange. To prevent encashment fraud, issue account payee check. A check dated the 15th of April becomes stale on the 14th of July. Drawee refers to the bank. Positive pay system helps in preventing check fraud. Thank you for completing Chapter 7, Treatment of Checks.